From Hollywood, the Raleigh Cigarette Program starring Red Skelton, with Ozzie Nelson and his music, Harriet Hilliard and Wonderful Smith. Played by Ozzie Nelson and his band. And here is Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's newest comedy find, the star of our show, Red Skelton.
Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Say, Red.
Yes, Bradley?
Red, you look a little tired tonight. What have you been doing?
Well, I've been doing my Thanksgiving shopping in one of those big supermarkets, you know.
Supermarket?
Yeah, that's a push cart that got a break.
Oh, yeah, I know. Say, Red, those supermarkets are really something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Say, did you ever see one on opening night? Why, just like Grauman's Chinese Theater.
Yeah, I went to a big supermarket opening the other night, and they asked me to put my footprints in a bowl of Wheaties.
Tell me, were they busy while you were there?
And how? Boy, they were so crowded. I bought a pound of grapes, and when I came out, I had a gallon of wine.
Say, Red, did that earthquake we had the other night, did that damage the market you go to?
We never speak of that anymore. Well, not exactly, Brad, but you know all of those beans on one side of the store?
Yeah?
And all the corn on the other side?
Uh-huh. Well, tell me, what happened after the earthquake?
In the middle? Succotash.
Red, I suppose you got all your Thanksgiving shopping done.
Yeah, and I bought a lot of good things to eat, too.
Yeah?
I bought some stuffed olives. And...
Stuffed olives?
Yeah, you know, air-conditioned grapes. Say, you know how the people out here in California are always bragging about how big the vegetables are?
Uh-huh.
Well, I fooled them.
How?
Well, I pointed to some watermelon, and I says, give me some of them cucumbers, will you? The guy says, them ain't cucumbers, them's peas.
What'd you say to that?
Oh, you should see how big the oranges are, though.
Are they really big?
Big? There was a guy from Florida came in, looked at the oranges, and said...
Oh, Californians love that.
Yeah.
Well, some of those supermarkets are really particular, aren't they?
Yeah, I went in one the other day, and I says, give me some lamb chops without panties. And the guy looked at me, and he says, how old are you, son?
Hiya, Red.
Hello, Harriet. Say, did you enjoy going shopping with me in the supermarket?
Oh, I certainly did. Say, but tell me, why do you always go shopping in your bare feet?
Well, you can never tell when some lady's going to drop her change. Say, but wasn't that market a big place, huh?
Oh, it certainly was, Red. Just to give you an idea of how big it was, I bought a dozen eggs in the back of the store, and when I got to the cashier, I had 5 hens and 7 roosters.
And another egg now.
Now, wait a minute. You're kidding.
No, we aren't either, boy. Those markets are really big. They run a 40-cent tour every half hour.
They really do, huh?
Yep. People come from everywhere to see those markets. They even carry them in from Glendale.
Say, I noticed when we were in that market, you were going around telling everybody you were Red Skelton.
Yeah, that's right.
Anybody give you the bird?
No, that was a very high-class place. They just give me the Maltese Falcon.
I'll say it was a high-class place. It's the first market I've ever seen with a cigarette girl.
Yeah. She was cute, too, although I thought she was a little bold.
Yes, so did I. I'd go around yelling, cigars, cigarettes, Hillside 6237.
That was probably her license number. But listen, don't you think some of those women shoppers are a little rough?
Oh, they certainly were rough.
Yeah, at first I thought it was cranberry sauce.
Gee, the price of food has certainly gone up, hasn't it?
Oh, I don't think so. I got a dozen of eggs for 65 cents.
You got a dozen eggs for 65 cents?
Sure, that's all. For 27 cents more, I could have got the yolks, too.
The store stores are so crowded with everybody shopping for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I wanted to buy a turkey, and I had to stand in line an awful long time.
Well, you weren't the only one who had to wait in line a long time, were you?
No, there was a pilgrim in front of me.
Oh, well, Thanksgiving only comes once a year, if you're stubborn about it.
Yeah. Say, but, I can't get over how crowded those markets really are. I don't think they have enough clerks.
They don't?
No, I had to stand at the cheese department 3 hours before anybody bought me. They waited on me.
Hiya, Red.
Well, hello there, Ozzie. Say, did you go shopping at the supermarket?
No, I have jokes about the A&P.
Now, you were, too, in that supermarket because I saw you there. You were in the vegetable department. Hey, were you shopping?
No, just grazing. I was with my aunt. She's one of those vegetable handlers.
Oh, you mean one of those women who go around handling all the vegetables, huh?
Yeah, she used to be content to handle just any old vegetable. But since she got into society, she won't feel anything but avocados.
That's the kind of stuff that... Marvelous how you can clean up a joke. That's the kind of stuff that got me into trouble once in one of those markets.
What do you mean?
Well, they had a sign that says, "Don't pinch the peaches." And a blonde came in, and that's all I remember.
Of course, you recognize, why don't we do this more often? And in the next chorus, Harriet portrays a very, very young lady who has just spent an unfortunate afternoon with her boyfriend. And here's Harriet.
Why don't we do this more often? Those were my first thoughts that day. You told me such pretty things again and again. You're not a child, you're practically 10. You acted like such a big shot when you ordered ice cream cones for 2. You didn't have the dime, I had to pay the bill. I don't like you and I always will. And you say, why don't we do this more often? Well, why don't you act your age, Superman?
Well, I guess trouble knows no age limit. Harriet and I had a weird experience one evening. We were driving along in our car, and suddenly she turned to me and said,
"Why don't we do this more often? Just what we're doing tonight. Gee, but it's great to get the fresh country air. Let's get off the beaten path and just drive anywhere. We'll ride right on till we're tired and stop at some quiet hotel, a cozy little inn, a spot nobody knows, the kind you only see in moving picture shows. Why we don't do this more often, Ozzie can tell you the rest.
Why don't we do this more often? The memory gives me a fright. Our hotel was the Biltmore, so I was told. It was built more like it was plenty old. And when I woke up the next morning, I phoned the clerk and I said, "Hey, how do you get hot water in this chicken coop?" And he said, "Go down to the dining room and order soup." That's why we don't do this more often. After what happened that night, can you blame us? After what happened that night.
That was Ozzie and Harriet singing their own special version of Why Don't We Do This More Often? Oh, by the way, don't forget, gang, you're all invited over to my house for a Thanksgiving dinner. Now, you can bring your wives, bring your friends, and if anyone knows a turkey, you can bring him, too. Oh, look, Ozzy, if the musicians are coming, let me know so we can evacuate the women and children.
What'll we do after dinner, Red?
Oh, we'll play games like we did last time.
Okay. But this time you wash and I'll dry.
Yeah. Well, there'll be a lot of dishwashing to do because I don't have enough plates to go around.
Oh, use paper plates.
Oh, no, that's what made Grandma sick.
How?
Well, the paper plates taste like the pie crust my mother used to make, and she ate 16 of them.
Well, it'll sure be fun going out for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, I think Thanksgiving Day's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of people who think we should give it back to the Indians. And to prove what I mean, tonight I'm going to show the different way that people spend Thanksgiving. And to start off with, we have a football coach giving a pep talk to his family just before going out to dinner, and it'll probably sound something like this. Now listen, gang. I want to talk turkey. We're going to a kickoff at Aunt Lucy's. Last year they were over here on our home grounds, and what happened? They marched right down the menu to a touchdown in the first minute of play. Anyhow, on the deception play, they plugged right through a hole in our line while the referee was saying grace and we were disgraced. They got all the white meat, all the dark meat. We wound up behind it. Well, anyhow, we wound up behind it. Now, this year, I want you to go in there and block those potatoes. Because when dinner's over, all that counts is who's got the most bones. Now, we're going over there, and we're going to eat. And we're going to eat hard. Now, there's one thing I want you to remember. As soon as you hear dinner's served, I want you to spill coffee all over the tablecloth.
What for?
I understand they're no good on a wet ground. All right, Tom, step up to the blackboard. Now, what do you do when Uncle Wilbur tries to carry the drumstick for a first helping?
I take out Uncle Wilbur.
That's right. Remember, I want you to fight clean. No gravy stains this year. When you come through the cranberry sauce, don't come out looking like Crimson Tide.
Hey, Pop, what about me? What do I do?
Well, Joe, you're the shortest, so you stand on the table and run interference.
What do we do if Cousin Philip intercepts a pass and snags one of the wings?
We go into our wing-back formation. Okay, gang, let's get around the table now. We're going to try play 43 once more. Now, everybody around the table.
I've had this thunder and herd in strict training, Pa. They've been on a 9-day diet for 9 weeks.
Oh, one-man famine.
Tom's so thin he could slice down the turkey with his shoulder blades.
All right, now we're going to try play 43. You're offside there, son. Your fork went over the line of spinach. I think we're all set now. Men, I want you to get in there and eat. I want you to cut, slice. Don't stop to chew, just swallow.
Okay, Pop. Okay, we'll be in there munching.
Now, fine. Now, off to the showers, men. Get into your eating jackets. And when that whistle blows, come out fighting. Children, I'm ashamed of you. Stampeding like that, it's a lucky thing I got out first. I'll pick up your mother.
I'm all right here. I can eat with one hand. Tell me, Pop, confidentially, do you think we'll have a chance to carve a name for ourselves this Thanksgiving?
With this squad, we're a cinch to wind up in the gravy bowl. Then we have the people who buy their turkey 3 weeks early so they can fatten them up. Then when it comes time to dress it, this is what usually happens.
Clem, where are you? Is the turkey ready?
Nope, we're talking things over. You know, we're practically in the same boat. I don't know when I'm getting the axe either.
Oh, Clem, you've got to do something about that Adam's apple. It's getting bigger every day.
You're looking at the turkey. This is me over here. You got to stop picking on my Adam's apple. It ain't that big. No, there went my collar again.
Well, hurry up and dress that turkey.
You know, I hate to kill him. We've had him so long, he seems like one of the family.
Well, maybe so, on your side of the family, not mine.
Look at him set up. Look at that. I tell you, he's almost human, I tell you. If you throw a stick, he fetches it back just like a dog. I'm telling you, he's almost human. Well, can't we eat something else? I never liked turkey much anyhow.
Well, last year you got the best part.
Oh, yeah. I still don't believe I got the nose. Look at him. Look. He just rolled over like a dog.
Oh, he's so fat he fell over. Now, are you going to kill that turkey?
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm tired.
Oh, here, put your head on my
I
shoulder.
can't hold it.
You're crying. You're crying.
It's nothing.
I know, but you're putting my cigarette out.
Look, I ain't going to kill him. Give me a gun. I'll do like the Pilgrims did. I'll go out and shoot her dinner. There's plenty of food over there in that woods.
Well, while you're at it, shoot me a cup of coffee.
Give me that gun. I see a wild turkey flying over now. I'm going to get him.
Say, is that a tom turkey or a hen turkey?
Wait, I'll ask the pilot. He's getting out now. Then we have the mean little kid who really has a time on Thanksgiving. This little brat keeps messing around the kitchen, you know, getting everybody's way. Harriet, you be my mother, and I'll be the little boy, huh? Mommy, we's gonna starve.
What are you talking about, Junior?
Well, you told Pop to dress the turkey, and after he scalded him and picked all the feathers off of him, he hopped out of the pen and went away.
Well, I hope he doesn't catch cold. Junior, why do you tell stories like that? The turkey's been in the oven for hours.
I knew I would find out where he was. Hey, you know, Mom, I'm kind of sorry we killed that old turkey.
You are?
Yeah. He put up a great fight, though, didn't he, Mom? 3 times he took the axe away from Pop.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yes?
You think Pop will be out of the hospital by Christmas?
Yes, but we won't be able to shave his neck for a while. Now go away. Dinner will be ready in a few minutes.
Yeah, can I have it, Mom?
Put that celery down.
I like celery.
Company, halt!
Hey, I'm hungry. Could I have a piece of jelly bread?
Sure, here's the bread. You'll have to spread the jelly on your face yourself. No, I've changed my mind. You can't have any bread and jelly.
Why not?
You'll spoil your dinner.
That's all I ever hear. Everybody worried about my tummy but me.
Stop eating that celery.
Oh, you broke my arm. You broke my arm. Oh, you hit me and broke my arm.
I didn't even touch you. I hit my own arm.
You broke... Did you hurt yourself, Mom?
No. Now, you sit here on this stool. You're a bad boy.
I know it.
You're a very bad boy.
I'll say I am. Last night I set fire to Eddie Peabody. Mom!
What is it?
Can I have Veronica Lake for Christmas?
I thought you wanted electric trains.
What do you think I am, a dope?
Listen, just sit on your stool and be quiet.
All right. Mommy.
Yes?
Where'd I come from?
Be quiet.
Did Buck Rogers bring me?
No, you were left on the doorstep in a cage.
Oh, here comes the kitty. Oh, the little kitty cat. Look at him. Hey, I bet he's hungry, too. Hey, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty. We know what's coming, you know. Here, kitty.
Junior! Junior, stop pulling that cat's tail.
I ain't pulling it, Mom. I just holding on to it. He's doing the pull. Hey, look. Hey, look, Mom. He tail here, but he ain't.
Junior! Oh, you're just kidding. Well, now, here, I want you to do me a favor.
Yes?
Take this pumpkin pie next door to Mrs. Denny, and be careful. It's got whipped cream on the top.
Oh, boy.
And hurry back, because dinner's ready.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. Don't that look good, huh? I'll carry it like a bowling ball.
Oh, that kid is driving me crazy. He's about as lovable as a Limburger sandwich.
Well, I ain't back. Can I go practice on the piano now? What am I saying?
No, your dinner's ready.
Oh, never mind dinner. I ain't very hungry somehow. In fact, that's between you and me and a Mickey Finn. I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, hello, Mrs. Denny. What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I just sent that pie over with Junior. Oh, I'm beginning to get it. I'll call you back, Mrs. Denny. Junior, come here.
Put that shillelagh down and I will.
Junior, come here.
You would never take me alive. Okay, here it comes. How am I going to get it, Mom? Standing up or over your knee?
Junior, what happened to that pie?
Now, wait a minute. Let's not get nosy, Mom.
Did you eat that whole pumpkin pie?
No, I only eat half of it. The punk part.
Oh. Well, why didn't you eat all of it?
Well, what do you think I am, a pig?
What did you do with the half that you didn't eat?
Well, I put some of it in this pot, and I put a hunk of it in this pot, then.
Why, you...
Now, what'd you do that for? I had a hunt in that pot, too. You know, Thanksgiving Day is really...
Howdy, Mr. Skelton.
Yeah, well, you want to go out and come in when the door opens? Thanksgiving is really...
Howdy, Mr. Skelton.
Well, I could have swore you were in here a while ago. How are you, Wonderful? Say, what's the matter with you today? Your shoes don't match.
Neither did the two guys I took them from.
Say, why don't you buy yourself better shoes, huh?
But, Mr. Skelton, these is very expensive.
Yeah?
They is genuine horsehide.
Oh, they are. What's the price of horsehide shoes?
$6.80 to win, $5.40 to place, and $3.30 to show.
Say, look, Wonderful, we've been on the air now for 7 weeks together, and, you know, I can read you like a book. The only thing you're interested in is gambling and clothes.
You'll find women on page 3.
Oh, fine.
Oh, eyes are full of trouble today, Mr. Skelton.
No.
My gal hit me in the eye. Look how black it is.
Which one? Say, what did she hit you for?
Well, sir, this gal was wearing slacks, and I thought she was a boy.
Yeah?
And I said, got a match, bub?
Say, you know, it sure is hard to tell a girl from a boy the way they dress out here in Hollywood. But, you know, I have a system.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm not sure whether it's a boy or a girl, I walk up and I tell them a story. And if they blush, it's a boy. Say, you know, your girl must be plenty tough.
Yes, sir. You ought to see her muscle. She got 'em from going out with sailors.
Well, how did that give her muscle?
She rose out to meet the battleships.
Say, where did you meet her, Wonderful?
Well, we was riding on the Sunset bus, and I was minding my own business when she dropped her Kleenex.
Say, Wonderful, what are you doing on Thanksgiving Day?
Well, I've been invited to dinner at her house.
Oh, have you brushed up on your etiquette?
Mr. Skelton, I sends those things to the laundry.
No, I mean etiquette, table manners. You know, I was talking to Hattie McDaniels about you the other day.
Yeah?
Said you were over to her house, you ate all the corn off the cob, held the cob up in the air and says, "Hey, Hat, put some more beans on this stick."
And she did. I guess I better get some advice on manners.
Yeah.
Because this gal of mine sure is highfalutin.
She is, really?
Yes, I met her playing post office, and she come airmail.
Say, have you known her long?
Well, I remember her old man when they call him Mickey the Rat.
Oh.
But since he's hit the numbers 3 days in a row, he's moved to a swanky apartment and changed his name to Michael the Rodent.
Really going to high class.
Maybe I ought to get some advice on etiquette, though. Give me the phone, please.
Okay, here.
Hello, operator? I'd like to speak to Miss Stump.
Stump?
Yes.
Say, for tips on etiquette, you should call Emily Post.
I know, but on my salary, all I can afford is Stump. Hello, Miss Stump? This is Wonderful Smith. No, Wonderful.
Tell her you work with Red Skelton, the comedian.
I work for Red Skelton, the comedian. No, comedian. You know, like Fibber McGee, Fred Allen, Jack Benny. And I work for Red Skelton. What do you mean, don't change the subject? Well, Miss Stump, well, I'm going over to my gal's house for Thanksgiving dinner, and I don't know what to do. Oh, yes, ma'am, I was dressing. It's the law, you know.
No, she means is it formal?
Oh, well, this is my best suit. How do it look?
Well, isn't that jacket a little long?
That's the way I had it made. The pants ain't ready yet.
Say, tell her how the folks are going to dress, and she'll help you out.
Well, my gal is going to wear a long dress with gloves without fingers.
Yeah, what are you going to wear?
Socks the same way. What you say, Miss Stump? How's my table manners? Oh, I'm a gentleman. Every time I spear a piece of turkey, I yell, touche. Miss Stump? I wouldn't reach for anything. I've been to that house before. And getting anything off that table is like putting your hand in a meat grinder. Only difference, with a meat grinder, you get your arm back.
Say, ask her what to do after dinner.
Dinner is now over. What do I do? Take her to see a nice movie?
Hey, that's a good idea, and I'll tell you just the picture to take her to.
Oh, no, you won't. I've been to see Whistling in the Dark so many times the boys call me Whistler's brother.
We'll take her to see some Harlem stage show.
I don't think that's advisable.
Why not?
Every time she sees Rochester, it takes her 3 days to get used to me again. Well, thanks, Miss Stump.
Yeah, where you going, Wonderful?
I'm going to find a little boy to knock on my gal's door.
Well, can't you knock on it?
I know, but, brother, I know better than to go there empty-handed.
Yeah.
Say, Red, I hope you won't be mad. I appreciate your invitation, but I just won't be able to come to your house for Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, fine. I mean, why not?
Well, some friends of mine invited me to that new restaurant.
Oh, that's good. Well, okay. Well, I hope you have better luck in a restaurant than I had last year. I took my girl to a Thanksgiving dinner, and I met her on the street corner. Gee, I thought she'd never show up.
Oh, there you are. You been waiting long?
No, I always look like George Arliss.
Well, I'm awfully sorry I'm late.
Yeah, what held you up?
3 sailors?
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I stopped off to buy a new hat. How do you like it? I said, how do you like my new hat?
Played much baseball lately?
Glad you like it. Tell me, Richard, how does it feel to come to the big city?
Oh, wait a minute. How's it feel to come? I've been to the big city before.
Oh, yeah? Then why did you look up at the Empire State Building and yell, Timber!
Well, I had to. I chopped halfway through the first floor.
Anyway, you look awful cute tonight. Clean, too.
Yeah, well, I should be. Just before I left home, I put water in my pan.
I thought you said you had a cold or something. You're not sneezing.
I know. I got some of that new anti-sneeze, hay fever, you know.
I'm getting hungry. How far is this restaurant you're taking me to?
It's just over on the other side of town. It'll only take a minute.
The other side of town. That's a long way. Oh, there's a taxi cab sitting over there, and the driver's sitting at the wheel.
I know, but you can't bother him. He's listening to John's other wife.
Oh, come on, then. Let's start walking.
Okay, let's cross Sunset Boulevard.
Okay.
Gee, we crossed Hollywood Boulevard, too. Well, this is that expensive restaurant I was telling you about.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's only a half a block from the place where we're going to eat.
Oh, come on. Let's go in there.
Well, I don't know if I can afford it or not.
Well, ask the doorman there if it's expensive.
Okay. Hey, doorman, is this an expensive restaurant?
Not at all. That'll be $7, please.
$7 for just asking you a question?
Yes. My mother was frightened by a quiz program.
Oh, come on, Richard. Let's go in the restaurant anyway. I'll pay for the dinner.
Oh, wait a minute. What kind of a man do you think I am? Give me the money. I'll pay it.
All right, let's go in.
Okay.
I am the head waiter. What can I do for you?
I would like to have a table for two.
Pardon me, sir, but do you have a reservation?
No, but I'm awful hungry.
Well, customers usually give me $5 or $10 to reserve a table.
Yeah, we still haven't got a reservation.
Dull, isn't he?
Come on, give us a table, bub.
Do you want a booth, or shall I put you where everybody can laugh?
All we want is a table.
See, somewhere near the washroom, I presume.
Yeah.
Let's sit over there.
I am sorry, but that is the main dining room. You cannot sit there. You are not dressed.
We're not?
No.
What cult do you belong to?
Please, I simply meant that you are not dressed properly. In here, you must wear tails.
Tails?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't notice those coconut trees. Hey, come on, let's sit down here.
All right. Richard, pull my chair out for me.
Okay. Sorry, dear, I didn't know you were wearing a bustle.
That's all right. I'll have the Pontiac people take care of it in the morning. Gee, isn't it swell eating in a restaurant?
Yeah. You know, I hate to eat home in the kitchen.
Me too. We got mice. Have you got mice?
No, we can't afford them.
This sure is a swell restaurant.
Yeah.
Everything's so clean and shiny.
Yeah, you remember that silverware I promised you when we got married?
Yeah?
Well, this is it.
This sure is a swanky place.
Yeah, but I don't think that we're wanted here.
Why not?
The celery's eating its heart out.
Gee, listen to that man at the next table eating soup.
Gee, if he's doing that for us, he'll get awful sore.
You'll get sore. Why?
If we don't get up and dance.
I don't feel like dancing. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry, too. Here comes a waiter.
I'd rather have a steak.
Yeah. Well, here comes... Oh, waiter! Waiter! Must be last call for gravy, huh? Well, let's look over the menu, huh?
Let's see, I'm going to have turkey, cranberry sauce, dressing, mashed potatoes, string beans, squash, asparagus, and I'm going to top it all off with some good old pumpkin pie.
Yeah, well, I'm really hungry. Boy, I'm going to have a double order of the same thing and top mine off with a good old bicarbonate.
Let's see, shall we take the $5 dinner or the 50-cent blue plate?
Well, you look awful nice and blue.
Oh, look, here comes another waiter. See if you can catch his eye.
Okay. Too fast. Couldn't even grab his nose. Hey, what do we got to do to get waited on in here? Have money?
Gee, we've been here a whole hour and we still haven't been waited on. Let's go somewhere else.
No, let's wait. Oh, at last, here comes a waiter toward us. Look. Oh, he detoured. How do you feel by now?
Oh, I'm all right. But aren't you being a little stubborn? After all, 3 days and no waiter.
Darling,
Aren't you terribly hungry?
I'm so hungry that I wonder, could you... Well, would you... No, I don't guess you would.
Well, what is it, dear?
Do you need all 5 fingers?
Oh, I wish you'd let my mother fix Thanksgiving dinner for us at home.
I wouldn't let your mother fix anything for me.
Why not?
Look what she did to my wagon. Look, here comes the waiter. He's got to stop this time. He's got to stop. He's got to stop.
Why did you trip me?
My stomach put me up to it. Besides, we got to get waited on. We've been here an awful long time, Bub.
Well, all I can say is it's a fine way to start off Christmas morning.
Christmas? We came in here on Thanksgiving.
No.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. Hey, Joe, this guy's been sitting here for 5 weeks. What'll I do?
Better change the tablecloth.
Now, wait a minute. We've been pretty patient. But what we want right now is some turkey.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only have turkey on Thanksgiving.
No turkey?
Only the one you're with.
Yeah.
The rest is all gone.
Well, give us some chicken.
I'm sorry, it's all gone.
Come on, let's get out of here. Where's my hat and coat?
That's gone, too.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Richard, and believe me, we'll never set foot in this restaurant again.
You said it, dearie. Go on, you'll never see us again. Come on. Oh, we got to go back. I forgot something.
Why?
We forgot the ashtrays.
Don't forget, we'll all be back at the same time next week. Red Skelton, Harriet Hilliard, Ozzie Nelson and his music, Wonderful Smith, and your announcer, Truman Bradley. And now, here is Red with the final word.
Thank you, Bradley. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. And honestly, I believe that we can help make this coming Thursday a real day of Thanksgiving for liberty-loving people all over the world. If we make an extra effort in buying United States savings stamps and defense bonds. Thank you very much, and goodbye now.
Red Skelton is heard on this program through the courtesy of the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studios. This is the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company.